News at 4 on KBTX.
A lot of people are trying to save money on visiting the eye doctor by doing eye exams themselves with their smartphone, these new apps that there are. It's a new trend that can supposedly determine if you're near or farsighted or whether or not you have astigmatism. But is looking at your phone on an app really a healthy alternative to seeing an optometrist? I'm joined now by an optometrist herself, Dr. Lisa Januski. She's over at Precision Eye Care in College Station. So, Dr. Januski, you had a chance to look at some of these apps I was telling you about.
Yes.
Try them out, and with your expertise, what do you think? Do you think that this is perhaps some sort of newfangled replacement for sitting down in your chair?
I don't think it's a replacement. I think it's very limited. So these apps are limited to people with a very low amount of nearsightedness and who are just looking for a distance prescription. So it's not going to help people who need bifocals, and it's definitely not going to help somebody who has health issues. The thing with these apps are all they're doing is they're basically making an adjustment on your old glasses prescription, because you can't even do these apps. They'll disqualify you if you don't have a current prescription to give them.
So that's one of the ways it's limited. You have
Yes.
to have this current prescription, and then they'll use that to sort of determine with what eye tests, like we would use at the optometrist's office.
So the testing is actually very different. In the optometry office, you're given a choice of two lenses, and the patient says which choice is clearer. With these apps, all they're doing is they're looking to see if you can see smaller and smaller characters.
Okay. Every time I go to the optometrist, I've had lifelong vision problems. And every time I go to the optometrist, I'm surprised by the things they tell me about my eyes regarding the health of my eyes, things I didn't know, things that my contacts are irritating or whatnot. Or what are some of those examples that sort of only an optometrist and not an app on your phone can figure out for you?
Sure. So for example, we can see if somebody has diabetic retinopathy when there's bleeding in the back of the eyes. And there's some people that will catch that they have diabetes and the patient themselves doesn't know. Another thing is people don't have any symptoms when they have glaucoma until the very end. So that's something that an optometrist will pick up on, but you won't present with anything. I had a situation where I had a 10-year-old child come in with no symptoms, and she had a retinal tear that needed surgery. And of course, there's looking for melanomas in the back of the eyes where you might not have any symptoms. And then, so those are the main health things.
Are these all things that when I go to the optometrist, they're looking for?
Absolutely.
Every time, even just
Every
for a routine
single
eye
time.
exam?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then, I mean, you can't speak on behalf of 1-800 Contacts and Warby Parker and,
Sure.
and the people who do these, but why do you think that they're using these applications at all? Any idea? Is there any value here?
So my thought is that they're trying to make it convenient for patients to be able to purchase glasses and contacts, and it's more meant for people who need a tweak. But again, that's all they're getting. And in fact, when you go to these apps online, it will tell you over and over again, this is not a replacement for a comprehensive exam, and that they recommend that you see your eye doctor at least every 2 years. And before it lets you take the test, it will give you a series of health questions, because it's screening to see if there might be any health issue going on. And if you answer yes to any of those symptoms, it will tell you we can't give you a prescription, go see your eye doctor.
Interesting. So you may be sacrificing a little something or taking a bit of a risk for that convenience. Okay, Dr. Lisa Januski, an optometrist at Precision Eye Care in College Station. Thanks so much for offering your thoughts on this.
Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity.